Hey everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Kaiva Rose and I'm here to offer you the astrology insight for the week of August 6th through the 16th. And before I begin, I would like to sincerely thank all of my patrons for all of your support. And if you find that you're tuning into these videos on a daily basis and you'd like to become a patron, I'd really appreciate it if you went over to patreon.com/Kaiva Rose. You'll get these videos ahead of the general public as well as discounts off your reading. And so this week, the theme is throw it to the fire. This is a controlled burn sort of week. This is the week where we say, you know what, this is not how I want to be seen. This is not how I want to present myself. These are the things that are limiting me from really feeling like I can be stable on my own 2 feet. So this week, like I said, it's a controlled burn. So it's not going crazy and just doing a wildfire sort of burn. It's being like, this needs to change. This is outlived. I'm gonna throw it to the fire so that I can create new space, so that I can grow and evolve and really stabilize my life in a more controlled way. Starting this week's astrology report on Sunday the 6th, we have the Sun square Jupiter. Today is a good day to take some deep belly breaths, because today is about harnessing your fire energy. And in that harnessing of your fire energy, it's like every inhale, just inhale and harness that fire energy so that when you exhale, it's a very controlled release of that energy. Today, we don't want to destabilize our reality by allowing ourselves to express our emotions in ways that we really don't want to anymore. We don't want to be that person anymore. We want to do that thing anymore. We don't want to be seen as that thing anymore. We don't want to have that desire anymore. And so this is where it's like inhale and like feel that fire build, because there's that want to really burst and express and destroy and burn, but don't do that. Harness that energy, because you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Do you really need to do it that badly that you are willing to destroy the opportunities of having that stability that's going to help you grow and evolve? So today, take those deep belly breaths with every inhale, just taking a long inhale and allowing that to sit in your belly. And then with every exhale, just feel that expansive energy. Just as you breathe out, just feel your breath reaching the furthest reaches of the universe and just allowing that fire to settle deeper into your root chakra that allows you to just ground and put the fire in what you're grounding into. So today is a very powerful day. We want to be able to harness that fire energy so that we can use it, so that we can allow ourselves to burn away what is no longer serving us and not let that fire energy get out of control and burn down the forest that we just planted. On Tuesday the 8th, we have the 3rd quarter moon at 15 degrees Taurus. Release the superficial habits and patterns from your daily ritual so that you can embrace who you've become. You really need to ask yourself the question, is it actually comfortable? Is it actually serving me? Or is it just a habit? Is it just a ritual? Is it just something that just is kind of cyclical in our life and is not actually anything that's helping you at all? Because today we want to be able to release those superficial comforts, those superficial things that are just habitual, that are like, yeah, that's actually not helping you. It's actually not comfortable. That's not a good idea. This is the day to acknowledge that, because you really want to be able to embrace who you have become and allow yourself to release those habits, release those comforts, because they are part of the problem that is keeping you from fully being able to be seen as who you want to be seen as and received as that as well. On Wednesday the 9th, we have Venus retrograde, square Uranus, Mercury trine Jupiter. There is a definite rhythm shift to today that needs to be embraced, because today is about efficient purification so that you can continue to revamp how you are presenting yourself, as well as creating space for you to grow and evolve. I don't know why, but when I think of today, I think of the 7 dwarves from Snow White and that song that they sing, that Off to Work song. Like today just feels like that sort of rhythm where like, it's kind of like everybody's off to work and it's all about working. It's all about clearing. It's all about allowing yourself to grow. It's all about throwing the old versions of yourself to the fire so that you can continue to grow and evolve. So today, it's really about, like I said, that efficient purification by allowing yourself to say, say like, this is not who I am anymore. This is what I want to burn away, because I want to be able to grow and evolve and see my life become more stable. And this is a day where we have that Mercury Jupiter. It's the first one of 3, because they're both going to go retrograde. They're kind of going retrograde together in like a few weeks. And so this is the first meeting up where they're kind of saying like, you know, Mercury's in Virgo, so it's obviously all about refining, optimizing. And then we have Jupiter in Taurus, which is all about wanting to expand and grow. So today is really about creating that space by saying like, this needs to go, this needs to change. Put it out, it's waste, we don't need it anymore, because Jupiter wants to have that ability to grow and evolve and expand on that Taurus land, that fertile ground. And so we need to create that space. And so today with that Venus retrograde, you know, square to Uranus, it's like, yeah, these are the limitations you have because of these ways of expressing yourself, because of these things that you do and how you emote and how you present yourself. You have these limitations, and now it's time to say, I'm done being this way. I want to throw it to the fire because I realize who I am becoming and where my limitations keep me from becoming that most optimal version of myself. So today it is a rhythm change. So if you need a new rhythm, go listen to that Snow White, the worker song, you know, Off to Work We Go song. Go listen to that. Maybe that'll help you kind of keep that in your mind. It's you can whistle while you work, right? That's the whole thing. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day and allow yourself to be most optimal for yourself. On Sunday the 13th, we have Venus conjunct the Sun. Today you may have some empowering moments of clarity around where you feel most valued for your self-expression and how you are being seen, as well as how you want to be seen and how you want to present yourself. Today you may find a greater sense of self-worth. And so today we want to be able to really honestly and truthfully look at our lives, because we want to be able to throw some things to the fire. And what we want to throw to the fire are things that are really not how we want to be seen, how we want to present ourselves, how we want to emote, any desires that we have, any pleasures that we're like, we don't need that anymore. Now is the day where you're going to really want to throw that to the fire, because you're going to want to use that fuel. You're going to use this fire that you're creating today to continue to guide you on this Venus retrograde journey of revamping how you're presenting yourself, how you express yourself, and where you find pleasure and enjoyment. And so we want to allow ourselves today to be honest and clear so that our path ahead is easier. We know what we like. We know our self-worth. We know what we're valued for. We know how we want to express ourselves. You may not be perfect right now because Venus is still going retrograde, but you want to be able to throw those things to the fire that prevent you from being seen as that, from having the life that you want. So throw those things to the fire so you have a guiding light as you move forward on this Venus retrograde journey. On Tuesday the 15th, we have the Sun square Uranus. Harness the powerful energy today as if you are a dragon with fire building in your belly, ready to burst out. Allow that fire, that internal fire, to build. And what is feeding that internal fire is everything that you know that is no longer a part of your reality. The ways that you express your emotions, the way that you present yourself. Throw all of that into this internal fire so that as you open your mouth and you breathe that fire outward, it is very controlled and directed at all of your habits, your patterns, all of those limitations that keep you from having that stability that allows you to be who you want to be. Today is not about releasing that fire and burning anybody else like a dragon might do, right? Fry other people. But a dragon today, this sort of dragon, is more like, if you can imagine it on an internal basis, where you're building that fire and then you're blowing it towards all of those standards, those traditions, those cycles of behavior that limit you from having the life that you want. And so today can be an intense day because, again, there can be that want to just blow that fire at just whoever, whatever, because, just out of control fire, dragon out of control. But this is where we want to be a controlled dragon. We want to be able to harness that fire and really get clear with what are we burning down? What do we really need to take out? It's nobody else. This is about you confronting your limitations, confronting your habits, your standards. And maybe that does involve another person, but it's most importantly that you address it on your own internal reality so that you can start to clear it up there, because you don't want other people to irritate you. I mean, people shouldn't control your reactions and how you act. You need to harness that energy. You need to control that energy, and know that if you're wanting to burn down somebody else, maybe what you ought to do is not do anything at all, because you need to remember that this is your life and you don't want to destroy your life for the sake of somebody else's crazy reality. So today, controlled burn. Let that internal fire build of everything that you're burning away. And as you blow it outward, you're blowing down all of your limitations that keep you from having that stability and keep you from evolving and growing. On Wednesday the 16th, we have the new moon at 23 degrees Leo and Mars trine Uranus. After so much burning and throwing things to the fire this week, it's finally nice to just have the ashes settle, to just have the opportunity to have the relief that there's no need to throw anything else into the fire. Today is about setting your intention in that fertile ground, in that space that you've created for how do you want to be seen? How do you want to present yourself? What is your intention as far as how you want to enjoy life, how you want to experience pleasure, how you want to have fun? Today is about planting those seeds in that fertile ground that you have created. And as well today, it's about allowing yourself to recognize, where are you wasteful with where you are putting your energy? Where are you putting your energy that's literally just draining you and you don't have any other energy for anything else? Today is looking and seeing that you're going to find the root cause of where you waste your energy, and now it's time to really remove that root cause, get beyond that limitation so that you can heal, so that you can grow, so that you can evolve. So it's almost like you find the root cause of why your tooth hurts, right? Your tooth is decaying underneath that cavity of your tooth. And so it's important that you clear it out, you clean it out. Don't ignore it. If you see something today and you recognize that it's a wasteful energy, clear it up, let it go, get beyond it, because you want to be able to embrace the fact that you just planted these seeds for how you want to present yourself and how you want to live your life. And so clean it up so that those seeds can grow. That's all for this week's astrology report. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me at 11kaivarose33.com. If you'd like to become a patron and you find that these videos are helping you on a daily basis, I'd appreciate it if you go to patreon.com/Kaiva Rose. You'll get these videos ahead of the general public, as well as discounts off your reading. And if you'd like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And other than that, I wish you all a blessed and wonderful day. And please do make sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos. Thank you.